evening, everybody. Thank you for joining in and being a part of this evening. This is Shruti Kurana on behalf of TCS ION. I welcome you all to this webinar where we will talk about free masterclass on data science. Today, we are diving into the exciting world of data science, how data is transforming the way we understand and solve real world problems. We will explore how data science combines data analytics, machine learning, and domain expertise to drive smarter decisions and innovative solutions across industries. From collecting and preparing data to building predictive models and uncovering hidden patterns, this session will offer a comprehensive glimpse into the powerful field of data science. Whether you are new to the domain or looking to strengthen your foundation, this masterclass will equip you with practical insights and skills to thrive into today's data-driven world. I'm thrilled to introduce our expert speaker for today. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Debra Ramesh, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IIT ISM Dhanbad. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Shruti.
Let me give a quick introduction of sir. Dr. Ramesh is an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the Indian Institute of Technology, Dhanbad. He completed his MTech in Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in software engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad. He has earned his BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Science. Dr. Ramesh's research interests includes blockchain and distributed computing, distributed databases, cloud storage and security, modeling big data, processing big data, and many more. He has published over 100 technical papers in journals and conference proceedings. He has served in various capacities for journals and conferences. He was organizing a co-chair for RAIT RAID 2018, RAID 2014, and advisory committee member of various international and national conferences workshops. He has served on the program committee of various conferences. So it's an honor and pleasure to have you in our session today, sir. Once again, a very warm welcome, sir. This is just the beginning. I'm sure you will find today's session both inspiring and insightful. So, sir, before we dive deeper into this exciting masterclass, could you briefly explain what data science is and why it's so crucial in today's business and technology landscape?
Yeah, it's good then that you need to know the basic considerations like that, how basically that we are going to solve realistic problems. So which are helpful, which can be helpful for us to solve real world problems. Okay, that is the basic thing you need to understand. The main consideration in terms of choosing this data science course or program, whatever you want, needs to be strengthened in terms of technological advancements. Okay, this is the first thing. And technological advancements must be carried forwarded again in terms of solving real society problems that which we are feeling today and which we are seeing today. So these are the basic prerequisites that I can say some on this part. And the main thing is like that you know how the things are going on nowadays, and the data science is transforming the world around us. So starting from a simple usage of mobile application, in terms of say that you wanna check the health report just by sitting at your home. Okay, this is one best example. And again, knowing the future instances related to your say water bill or power bill or other kind of things. So there is no limit basically. So I'm speaking in a generalized way. So when we dive into the discussion, then you can understand how basically data science provide us exact, means realistical insights for us to know in terms of solving some realistic applications, especially for living human beings like us. Okay, so simple generic introduction I can say at this moment, but when we dive into the discussion, then you can know more about the importance and knowing about and learning about data science.
Great, sir. So, sir, without further ado, let's start with incredible world of data science. I will hand over to you to begin the masterclass.
Yeah, sure. So thank you, Shruti and other team for engaging us. And it's really a good time for us to know and exchange the knowledge, and especially the people or students or the community that we are showing interest to learn about data set prerequisites. So and hopefully this masterclass will help for them. Yeah, so just I have prepared some nominal presentation for you guys to know how basically that we can move forward further. So someone is asking, hello, register the event, something. Okay, that I'm not writing at this moment, but let's dive into, yeah. So hopefully my slides are visible to you. Then yes, just let me make it full screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. So before starting, just see that, let me present one important thing for you guys. Say that we don't know much about nature. Yeah. So every problem that we can feel, experience, right, and solve just by knowing from the nature. So if you take one of the example like that, when the crow feels sick, crow, right, then it looks for ants. That how it got to know means that some entity is feeling a kind of problem, that in order to solve that particular problem, it is looking towards some solution. Say that, let me introduce the problem, then I'm going to correlate this, that when the crow feels sick, it looks for ants. Just to let me know, how can we correlate these two? So just a simple answer that I'm giving to you in terms of experiencing some insights from the nature in terms of the data that we experience. So just as you read, as the said statement that I had mentioned just now, that is when the crow feels sick, it looks for ants. So some entity is looking for problem and some entity is looking for solution as well. Sick is the problem for crow and it is looking towards ants for solution. So what is the solution here? So just apply your common sense that just the crow is looking towards the ants in the sense some insightful information is there or some realistic information is there towards looking the ants. What do you mean by this? So just as you read, right? So when a crow feels unwell, it perches near an ant nest, okay, spreads its wings, okay, stays still and lets the ants attack it. It spreads its wings and stays idle and lets the ants attack it. So they do it. The crows basically do it for a powerful reason. Say some insights that crow is going to get in terms of solving the problem. Ants spray its body, ants spray the crow's body with formic acid. Okay, a substance that acts as a natural antiparasitic. And this acid helps the crow eliminate fungi, bacteria, and parasites, allowing it to recover without the need for medicine. So how the crow is able to identify the insightful information from this, from the nature, who gave the knowledge, means some kind of analysis that crow did or the ancestors of crow might have performed. So this behavior is called anting, so a kind of solution, so and has been observed in various bird species, right? So it's an incredible example of animal self-medication. So as I told you, nature never ceases to amuse us with its silent wisdom. Means as a human being entity, we have great intelligence, a greater intelligence to solve the problems. So just from this example, just apply your common sense and try to know that what insightful information that crow has gotten to solve its problem that is called sick, means disease. So that's way the data science moves towards. Yeah. So let's see that we are moving towards. So learning from this presentation basically. So why the data science is important, right? And what is the data science process? And how we can correlate one of the intelligent technology being developed by the humans itself, that is called artificial intelligence, means applying the common sense. Just now I gave you one great example. So that is called AI, artificial intelligence, and data science. So some realistic problems can be solved together, right? Followed by prerequisites for data science that we are going to learn. And finally, that in terms of data science importance, in terms of data science process, in terms of integrating this data science with artificial intelligence, right? And it's considering its prerequisites, that I'll define some case studies that how exactly the concept of data science has been applied to solve some kind of problems. At least it is for your reference. Okay. So moving towards, yeah. So let me define the concept of data science. Simple reason, dear friends. Nothing to worry about, right? Just applying the common sense in order to know some insightful information from any kind of part to solve a specific problem. So that's way the data science concept has been conceptualized. And if I speak generically, right, data science is a multidisciplinary field. Why? I'll let you know. Why it is being treated as a multidisciplinary field, where this multidisciplinary field combines the principles from mathematics, okay, applying some mathematical knowledge and applying some statistics, right, and taking the knowledge in terms of writing a specific algorithm or generating a specific logic that we learn from the computer science background, and other areas as well to uncover hidden patterns from the data. So if we consider the example that which we have discussed, that is how the crow has identified a specific hidden pattern in terms of spreading the acid generated by the ants, so that the problem has been resolved. Disease problem of the crow has been resolved. So that's what. So identifying, uncover hidden patterns from the data, right? And not only that, data science will help us in extracting the knowledge and insights from the data. So when we identify the hidden patterns which are useful, extracting the knowledge to solve specific problem, and insights from the data to know something about. So this way, the data science concept has been conceptualized. So this is not new, but some kind of intelligence is required for us to work with the data science. So this is not much harder. Yeah. So moving towards, right, as I exemplified its importance. So why should we consider the data science as a prerequisite? In the sense that none other kind of technology provides these many combinations under one umbrella. That you might have studied software engineering. Software engineering solves specific problems in terms of gathering some processes to solve a specific problem. But so that is completely machine related. So there is no possibility for the human being to apply the common sense maximum level. So the data science starts from the basic prerequisite, that is called, yeah, data preparation. Say for example that you want to watch movie or you want to travel from one source to destination. So you try to optimize the things, that what would be the shortest path and what would be the luxury vehicle that you can feel in terms of either consider in terms of traveling, that is whether it's a train with 2 AC or flight or luxury car or whatever. So data preparation, that you have prepared the data, and from that you try to acquire some suitable information, that is called data acquisition. So after data acquisition, you apply analysis on that. So after applying the analysis, means your intelligence, right? You deploy that intelligence towards the data, right? And after that, towards the data, when you apply the intelligence, then you model the data. Once the data is modeled, now everything is ready with you, right? To communicate yourself. Yeah, so this is the way I can move towards the destination by taking or by opting these. So that's what the data science life cycle comes in front of you, dear friends. That's why. So the main importance in terms of data science is that from the prepared data, we try to acquire some data which is useful for us to get some realistic information from that. So that's why we apply some analysis. So when we apply some analysis, then we must and should know some logic related mechanisms. So how we preserve the logic related mechanisms? What is data model or acquisition? Data model is a kind of model that we frame to solve some problem. So the data model includes everything. Data acquisition means acquiring the data. From the data prepared, what type of data you require for your solution, that is called data acquisition. Yeah, so that is the one. And after analyzing something, you deploy that analysis, right, to solve the problem in terms of getting the solution. Then based on the solution, you model the data, and the data which is model can be given to the application. Then application will provide you the solution, so you don't need to do much. Simply that you are relying on the analysis which you have already developed on that. So this is the importance of data science. So how many life cycles? So the life cycle of this data science includes from the point of preparing the data, right, and modeling the data. So in between data acquisition phase comes, in between that analysis you can perform by applying some algorithm, and again deploying a suitable solution, and from that solution again you model the data, and finally the communication comes in front of you in terms of solution, so that you can provide the solution to other entity as well. So this is the way. Okay, so this is the importance of data, right? Moving towards, yeah, then just as I explained and exemplified its importance of data science, so let's know what type of prerequisites that you can fix, right, in terms of data science, so we can solve some realistic problems. So here I had mentioned some quantifiers for you. Then the first one is the informed decision making. What do you mean by informed decision making? We are informing decision making. So decision making that you can do, but informing decision making. So I'm the person that who has already suggested a kind of decision, right? And that decision I'm deploying in terms of a solution. Then other can utilize this decision making as a solution. So that is called, I'm informing the decision making in terms of a specific problem. So it helps the business and organizations make data-driven decisions. So some kind of decisions have already been driven from the data using insight from the large data sets which we consider. So for example, you have blood pressure data, okay? You have oxygen data, you have kidney functioning data, everything you have. Then from this, then how can you identify whether heart disease is going to happen or not? See, some insights that we are using, some insight from this kind of data set to drive some decisions, right? So this is called informed decision making. And based on this, then we have another mechanism that is called predictive analysis. So this predictive analysis requires kind of intelligence, okay, where this predictive analysis in terms of intelligence enables forecasting feature trends. Say, in the previous example, I had discussed heart disease related in data set. Say some kind of functionalities have been changed, and you need to analyze the disease prediction mechanism with other group of person. So let me consider 10 to 20 age, 21 to 35 age, 36 to 50 age, 51 to 65 age, 66 to 75 age, like this. See, the modalities are changing. Why? Because age by age that you can identify some problematic instances in the data itself. So see that for age of 15 to 25, you might be developing a kind of analysis where this analysis may be useful to drive to drive suitable decisions for other people, that is 26 to 35 age people, some common like. So likewise, it enables forecasting future trends and behaviors using historical data. So for example, in finance, we can apply marketing prediction, say stock markets and weather prediction, like kind of things, right? Then followed by, we have another mechanism that is called personalization. So personalization means powers recommendation system. Say that you might be watching Netflix. Say today I had watched, say, for example, one web series of Spain web series, right? So after watching it or after completion of this, it will ask me, right? It asks me, right, to watch similar movies as well. So kind of recommendation, right? Then Amazon, when you buy a product, it displays similar type of products to you, right? And Spotify, so listening to music, so you guys are much experienced with this, right? So to enhance user experience. So what I mean to say is that we can also improvise the personalization in terms of recommendation systems with the help of data science, right? So another mechanism is operational efficiency. Means that in order to make sure the informed decision making, predictive analysis and personalization, we must and should identify inefficiencies from the data. So for this reason, we use operational efficiency, right, in terms of identifying inefficiencies and optimizing processes like in industries and manufacturing, logistics operations and healthcare, agriculture, whatever you want, right? So one side of the coin that we are discussing now. So do we have any risk? Yeah, obviously, for any methodology, with any methodology or for any methodology, for any kind of application, we must and should feel a kind of risk situation, right? So how to manage this? So we can also manage risk management. So with the help of risk management, we can detect fraud, assess credit risk, support cybersecurity efforts. So some kind of methodologies that we'll be building, right, by using the concept of data science. So these are not enough. These mechanisms are not enough to know the importance of data science. So moving towards healthcare advancements. So we can also use the concept of data science, right, in terms of aiding in disease prediction. Just now I gave you one best example of heart disease prediction, and by sitting at your home, that you can analyze everything. Once the data is being collected in terms of wearing this kind of IoT devices, then automatically your complete health data will be transferred to the server of the hospital. Then the doctor who is sitting there can analyze your data and recommend a suitable treatment, right? And also medical image analysis. So you are not able to move to the hospital, say 70 plus people mostly. So they can take some images and accordingly then they can send, then a kind of analysis can be done and the treatment can be suggested. So this is another one. Okay, right. So this is a kind of advancements in terms of healthcare. So not only healthcare, you can also consider any kind of field, retail industry, finance industry, yeah, agriculture industry, whatever the industry want, then data science is ready to solve the problems, right? Then how can we converge the concept of these advancements into data science? So we do a kind of research that is called scientific research. So with the help of the scientific research, means we try to analyze, means we try to modernize the frameworks suitable for some problems. So all problems are not having a common solution. So different types of problems are having different type of solutions. So with the help of scientific research, we can accelerate discovery in fields like even genomics, astronomy, and environmental science as well. Right? Now, can we apply the intelligence, realistic, official, and artificial intelligence? Obviously, So we can also automate the data science with the AI integration, artificial intelligence. So if you do so, we can form a backbone of machine learning and AI system methodology, right, in terms of solution, which can enable automation of complex tasks as well. So you can also solve complex tasks which are not solvable by the human being within the time the machine can solve. So this way we can assure the business growth as well. So one of the organizations started taking this challenge to provide solutions. So you can take the example of Aadhaar identification. So whenever I go and whenever I give my thumb impression to the one of the agency, then automatically the same can be matched with that. How this is possible? So kind of pattern recognition mechanism has been applied in this application. So how it was possible? And this was possible due to the data science concept. So this way, the business growth we can assure. That is, with the help of, means in terms of uncovering the market trends, customer behavior, and opportunities for innovation, even expansion as well. And what is the impact of impact on the social life? So do we have any impact on social life by using, if we use the data science? Obviously. So there is a social impact. So it supports policy making, disaster responses, and resource allocation in public sectors and even NGOs as well. So nowadays that you can just Google it, you can get good number of applications which are running, especially are completely based on data science only. Okay, so these are the simple mechanisms which are need to be considered as an importance for data science, right? So if you dwell into the applications of data science, simple example that I'm providing. So you are Googling each and every time. Okay, so this is called internet search. So data science algorithms determine the most relevant pages for a user's query. Now I'm checking CATS or IIT Dhanbad logo or TCS logo. See how instantly within fraction of seconds that web page is able to provide you the suitable results. So that's what the data science algorithms comes in picture. And this is possible through different types of predictive models, okay, which are suggested in searching the terms as you type based on the common patterns and past data. Say, I would like to know that is there any similarity between the cat and dog? So mostly when the dog is at the age of puppy, then you can find the similarity between the puppy and the cat to some extent. So how? See how this is possible. So everything is beyond your knowledge, but that you are the person who solved this problem and deployed in terms of application to help the society to make sure that something is going to be solved. That's what. And this application handles millions of, say, I can ask me a simple question that, okay, cats, then cat images and dog puppy images are simply deployed from my web server. But this is not the case like that the searching is not doing from you like only 10 people, 20 people, 30 people are doing. So per day, per second, billions of searching queries are coming. How this is possible to solve the problems, then how the efficiency of the database has been conceptualized. So see, everything is the application of data science. This is one example that I can give you instantly. Moving towards another example, the targeted advertisements. See, starting from the display banners on various websites. So even if you see any kind of application, you may feel like kind of advertisements are coming. Then that today that iPhone 16 is coming with the rate at the rate of 47,000 or 56,000, and accordingly that you can get the comparison with others as well. Yeah. So starting from the display banners on various websites to the digital billboards at the airports even. So everything is running automatic. Almost all of them are decided by using data science algorithms only, right? And these applications uses in the background that the phenomenon of the data science is machine learning algorithms to display ads most relevant to each individual user. Okay, the algorithm has been deployed by giving knowledge to the system. So the similar pattern of application, similar pattern of what we call boards are being displayed. And it also predicts like what products or services a user is likely to be interested in based on past data. So today I purchased say 12 level of mobile phone, that is Apple. Then based on the same price, I can get other versions of mobile samples. See, so each and every time, or if after 1 week, after 15 days, some suitable patterns are coming, are displayed in your screen or in your account, like that this mobile phone is coming cheaper today for you. So this, how this is predicted based on your previous history that you purchased. So this is the one application, right? Image recognition.
Ramesh sir, we have one question from Doypan Mukherjee. He mentioned that is it only used to the predictive analysis?
It is used?
It is only used to predictive analysis?
No. Data science is not only used for predictive analysis. Okay, in terms of modeling as well. Okay, so this is the one of the prerequisite, but predictive analysis is one of the major prerequisite in terms of data science. Okay, this because predictive analysis is required a kind of specific domain knowledge. So I'll let you know what type of specific domain knowledge you must and should have in terms of developing predictive analysis. Yeah, so another application comes in front of you, that is my question is how that, okay, fine, that I'll answer your questions. So identifies and learns keys features from images, like see, image recognition. So something happened to the mall today. Something happened to the mall today, and one of the user gave some similarities that this person arranged kind of bomb or something. So based on that, the agency will sketch and trying to match, right? Trying to match with the people that who are there based on their mobile phones and something recorded during that time. So see, image recognition. Due to this, some kind of problem that we are going to solve, right? And it also classifies image recognition. If we use it, classifies images into categories like cats and dogs, like using trained machine learning and deep learning models. So this is a kind of predictive analysis, you can say. And it also helps us to match the faces by applying facial features for security systems, tagging photos or unlocking devices. Even we can take the help of data science in solving cyber security problems as well. Right, promise to the depth implementation of NLP. Yeah, obviously. So NLP is NLP that we can, data science is the basic prerequisite for NLP. Yeah, obviously. And it also recognizes real world environments to overlay virtual elements, like used in apps like Snapchat and IKEA Place as well. So see, you guys are knowing each and everything, but you must and should know that how basically these technologies have been converged, right? Say if you take healthcare or medical image recognition. So here also that you can use the data science concept in terms of identifying abnormalities in X-rays, MRIs, CT scans, and say ultrasounds easily. How this is happening? So that your doctor or your specialist is not doing, like, right? This is the way. So it also enables detection for disease at an early stage. So based on some precautions, based on some symptoms that we get when the device sends to the server, and the analyst will analyze that, okay, in upcoming 5 minutes, something is going to happen to this person. How this is possible, right? Right, and it also creates some data sets to analyze feature instances. And this is for training, and based on the training happened, the feature data can also be tested to predict suitable diseases, right? So this is one more application. Then speech recognition. You guys are habituated. Alexa, play Chalte Chalte song for me. Alexa, please do let me know what is the score of Kohli today. And Alexa, what is the environmental condition today? How everything is giving to you. So just assume like here when you're speaking, Alexa, tell me what is the temperature today. Where it goes? Dear friend, where it goes? You tell me. So some kind of conversion is happening in between, and you are the person who made this application more success to use. Right? So what it does basically, it converts raw audio into usable data, that is converting sound waves into spectrograms for analysis. So this is also possible. And again, NLP, the some of the person is asking about. It helps in understanding and transcribing speech by analyzing linguistic structure and context. So I'm a South Indian guy. I can speak Hindi, English, Telugu, Marathi and everything. But when I speak Telugu, my accent would be different. When I speak in Hindi, my accent would be different. So how the machine is understanding everything. So you try this. And that is the application which takes the help of data science modeling. Yeah. So this is the one application. And moving towards.
Prathamesh is asking for the NLP and computer vision. So Prathamesh, I would like to inform you that we have a special master classes on particular these two topics also.
Yes.
21st May and 28th May.
Yes, yes. It includes data science, includes NLP and this pass as well. So I'll let you know at the end that what type of prerequisites we must and should have in the stack of data science. So these prerequisites must be known to you in order to solve data science problems. Okay, right. So data science and virtual reality do have relationship, even you know. Considering a VR headset contains computing knowledge, algorithms and data provide you with the best viewing experience, right? And a very small step towards this is the high trending game, Pokemon Go. See how it was developed. And the ability to walk around things and look at the Pokemon walls, streets, things aren't really there. So how this application was converged. So this is the beauty of data science. Okay, again. So moving towards coming to actual theme, how does data science works basically? So data science works in terms of 6 steps. Just I had already mentioned about. So we need to understand the problem statement, that what is the problem basically, and from this we need to collect the related data of the problem. After that, if you find any noise or any disturbance in the data, that we need to clean the data for realistic processing, and we analyze the data and we explore something from the data, and again we model the data finally, which is really useful for us to get the solution. So that's what we apply finally, optimization deployment, and this is the application building. So that's what the concept of data science works comes in picture. So you guys might be having some problem in terms of data cleaning. So that is called pre-processing in machine language we call. Okay. So what basically it does, the data cleaning or pre-processing we take in terms of handling missing values of the data. Say, to know my blood pressure, that to know my heart working kidney working system, then doctor would like to know 7 days data continuously, 2 halves. Say at 1 of the hour, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. the data was not recorded. So this is the missing data. So if the data is missed, then that is not useful for predictive analysis. That is the problem. So we need to remove some duplicates. We need to correct some errors, and we need to standardize some formats. So this is very essential for accurate analysis and modeling. So that's what the data science comes in picture in terms of its working, right? And again, exploratory data analysis, I told you that we use statistics and some visualization techniques to understand suitable and realistic patterns, and we distribute accordingly, and we find and we observe, we model some relationships between. So for this we use tools like pandas, Seaborn, Matplot libraries. Different types of tools are available, right? This way we do this, right? When we also perform feature engineering in terms of creating and selecting the most relevant variable features from the raw data, which is useful for solving a specific problem, right? And with the help of model building and evaluation mechanisms, right, in terms of applying machine learning and statistical models, we find the patterns and make the predictions suitable, means meaningful for building applications. So this way the data science works, right? And most importantly, the deployment and optimization. So this is the final stage. So integrate the trained model, that which you train based on the data, original data you identified, by applying a kind of machine learning algorithm into production systems like web apps or application program interfaces, mobile apps. Say your banking system, mobile banking application is working fine. So how this is working, right? So some kind of technology or phenomenon has already been applied. That's it. So we can make it possible by using tools like Flask, Fast API, Docker, like this. And this way we can monitor and maintain the application, right? In terms of making suitable insights and providing decision making. So that's what it says, right? So just that you guys might be thinking about the part of applying the AI in data science, like so. So again, how to integrate this one? So this AI is the subfield of something that the prerequisite is machine learning. So machine learning, above that you go something like that. Homogeneous means common, only single type of data. Heterogeneous means combination of all. Say State Bank of India, this is homogeneous application. So when you transfer the amount from State Bank of India to ICICI, then two different applications are considered. So this is heterogeneous environment. Okay, yeah.
Sir, Sandeep is asking for data homogeneous, and Gripen is asking, does the data acquired data needs to be homogeneous in nature?
Data must be homogeneous in nature. Yeah, that is the meaning of this one. So data must be homogeneous in nature in the sense, yes, based on the features of the data, it must be homogeneous. Why? Because say, as I told you, like 15 to 25 age, my data, hot data, homogeneous, combination of homogeneous. So you apply the common thing. So data is homogeneous, not heterogeneous. So that is completely depending upon the number of features you consider. But it must be realistic in nature in terms of singleton. That is called homogeneous one. So finally, how to integrate the concept of AI and data science. Okay, so this is mostly the important thing. Like, so AI and data science are working together basically to create a smarter, more efficient world by tuning raw data into intelligence actions. Say ChatGPT you are using today, how this is working. Mostly, yes, ChatGPT might not be accurate up to some extent, but then how intelligent the ChatGPT is giving you the data. So kind of intelligence being applied along with the data science. So the basic foundation is the data science. Then you can include the concept of AI afterwards. So that's why the data science provides the intuition in terms of building foundation, that is gathering the data, cleaning the data, and analyzing massive amounts of info when AI builds on that data to make decisions. That is the major difference. That is the major difference. Right? Yeah, economics you can use it. Economics you can use the data science. I'll tell you one example. It is coming. So a simple relation that I'm providing in between, see the data science and AI. See, data science you can consider is a broader field. Now you can apply the concept of ML. Sub-wing of ML is DL, deep learning, and again the concept of artificial intelligence comes in picture above to that level. So here the basic intuition is that data science initially prepares the data and AI models learn from it. So after integrating these two, both aim to extract a suitable value from the data. Means initially the data science has given us a basic platform to focus on understanding, that is how the AI is going to act. So without data, that you cannot apply the artificial intelligence to model it. So this way, together they enable intelligent, automated, and insightful systems across domains, various domains, means applications. So this is the simple relationship between AI and data science. So you cannot consider initially AI. Say why? Because data science is the prerequisite. So you'll be solving, you'll be modeling something with the help of data science. Then after that, you are applying AI models to learn from them. That is the relationship. Okay, yeah. So simple prerequisite. Someone is asking. So data science is a science which uses computer science, statistics, machine learning, visualization, and human-computer interaction. Here, in terms of human-computer interaction, your pattern recognition comes. Yes. So to collect, clean, integrate, analyze, visualize, interact with the data to create data products. So computer science, statistics, machine learning, visualization, human computer interaction, that is computer graphics, or even image processing also you can consider the concept. These are the prerequisites for data science. Okay, so I'm interested in discussing the programming skills for this. So anyone, we Indians are having great intelligence towards developing mathematical models and solving the problems by applying statistics as well. Okay, so if you include the statistics and mathematics, so you must and should have grip on linear algebra, probability and statistics, and calculus. So these are the prerequisites, okay, to build and tune the data models. Now coming to programming skills, so need coding skills to manipulate the data and build models is essential. For this, if you know C and C++, it is very easy for you to convert yourself in terms of Python. So Python is very useful. I use this. I like it. R, this is also useful. And you can have the libraries like toolkits, like pandas for data manipulation, NumPy for mathematics modeling, scikit-learn for ML, matplotlib, cbound for visualization, and make the process efficient. So everything is on your fingertips now. Everything is free. Yeah. C and C++, no, you can converge, but this is not that much easy. You may find lengthy, program will be lengthy if you write the part of logic by using C and C++. Okay, so that is the one. And data handling prerequisites. The data scientists often deal with vast and varied data sets. Okay, so for storing that you require SQL, some relational databases, right? Some performing some small scale analysis by using Excel as well, right? Data handling, data types that you must and should know in terms of tables of the data, structured database management system, unstructured data means modeling into text and images like NoSQL databases are there, how your LinkedIn is working, how your Instagram is working, everything is NoSQL database today. It is very easy to use. And you must and should have machine learning basics in terms of learn core concepts like supervised learning with labeled data and unsupervised learning like clustering. So you must and should have knowledge on this. And also must be having the knowledge in terms of common algorithms such as linear regression, logistic regression, some decision classification techniques and k-means as well. Okay, and visualization part I have already explained in terms of libraries. So these are the prerequisites. Okay, yeah. So other skills required here is the data processing, the skills in handling missing values, encoding categorical variables, normalization, performing in terms of using mathematics and feature scaling as well. Okay, and knowledge of tools like you can have Jupyter notebooks. I use Jupyter notebooks. Google Colab, you can do it, right? And others. And critical thinking and problem solving ability like break down complex problems and ask right questions. These are the prerequisites. So simple case studies I'm providing here. Case study 1, fraud detection and prevention in finance. So PayPal happens like, see, it was happened, PayPal's real-time fraud detection system reported an impressive 99.9% accuracy rate in identifying and blocking fraudulent transactions. So I'm using this for international transactions. So it minimizes the financial losses for both the company and its users. How the concept of PayPal has been deployed. So behind this, the phenomenon of data science is there. This is the one. Say finance, if you consider the same example, Capital One. It's a major player in the banking industry nowadays. It relies on data science to combat credit card fraud. You know how basically credit card fraud is happening in India. So there, machine learning models assess transaction patterns, analysis, and historical data to flag potential fraudulent activities. So this is the one example I can give you in terms of fraud detection. So on the other hand, different type of field you consider e-commerce. So someone is asking in the query. So if you consider Amazon is the biggest industry nowadays, right? So even this giant is also facing severe problems, and I can give you even thousands of examples of how the fraud things happens in Amazon in terms of buying products and something. So this is the one example, but still Amazon is recruiting the data scientists to solve such kind of problems. So demand is there for you guys always. So this is one more case study. And moving towards eBay is another e-commerce personalization. This is recommendation systems. So it also harnesses the power of data science to enhance user experiences. It's just, you can Google it. You can get plenty of examples of how data science is helping in terms of providing suitable solutions for various applications and organizations, right? So that's what I would like to discuss and give you basic prerequisites and importance of data science, why you must and should opt data science, why you need to study the data science. Then after studying the data set, after getting the knowledge on the data science, then how you become that, everything is depending upon you guys. So thank you very much for your patience listening. Then fine, thank you very much. Then now forum is open for questions, like, right? Then
Yes, sir. But before that, I would like to tell them about the course also. So
yeah,
it was really awesome, sir. The great explanation. So now I would like to tell about the course. As a part of our commitment to bringing you the best career opportunities, we are
yeah,
proud to present a future-ready specialization program in collaboration with the prestigious IIT ISM Dhanbad and TCS ION. This advanced program is your gateway to mastering cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, NLP, and computer vision. Whether you are a recent graduate or a tech enthusiast aiming to upskill, this course blends academic rigor with real world applications, making AI learning practical, accessible, and career focused. You will get hands on exposure to tools and techniques through real world case studies guided by IIT faculty and industry experts in live online sessions. The program also includes foundation courses in Python and stats to ensure you build from the ground up with confidence. With a flexible learning model combining self-paced content and doubt-clearing support, and the course offers modular specialization tailored to your career goals. On successful completion, you will receive a prestigious certification from IIT ISM Dhanbad, and if you score above 70%, you become eligible for exclusive career benefit designed to give you an edge in competitive AI/ML job market. Here you have the add-on courses, assessments, industry projects, our dedicated hands-on lab sessions will be happen over there, and interact with the industry experts. You will get an option. Plus, you will get a live lectures also, and the total overall experiential learning for each specialization is 65 hours. And the 2 sessions per week will happen Wednesday and Saturday. Each lasting will be 90 minutes. The duration will be 90 minutes in the evening from 7 to 8:30. Suppose if you miss the lecture, so you have the recorded session also. You can check that recorded session also. Next slide, please. Now here in IIT Dhanbad is recommended for, there are 3 specializations here: data analytics, NLP, and computer vision. You can choose according to your requirement, according to your interest. You can choose any one of the specialization. The whole duration of the course is approx 3 months, and here it is given that it is recommended for the bachelor's and pursuing for the hiring master degrees. So you can choose any, if you are eligible for this one, for any bachelor or any master degree can pursue for this one. Next slide, please. So to register for the certificate program, you have to scan this QR code, or you can go for this link. This link is available in the chat box also. Just for registering the course, you have to scan the QR code and plus the click on the link, or you can click on this link. So it is available in the chat box also. Now I would like to request, let's take some Q&A questions. Students have asked a lot of questions. So I'll take, as sir, we have a very less time, so I will take 2 important questions, which most of the Aditya Kumar is asking this question again and again. How is data science used in hiring and employing retention strategy?
yeah. So hiring, you're asking, right? So there is no,
Yes.
if you have great hands-on experience and having good programming skills to solve specific problems in terms of coding, then industries are open 24 hours, 365 days. So there is no limit. No limit. So be specific. Yeah. Then software development process can, that someone is asking that. Fine. Okay. So basic prerequisites like you must and should have rich knowledge in terms of solving problems and coding skills. Then you can check yourself, my dear friend. So there is no limit for you to get a good position. If you develop skills in terms of solving the problems and developing code, that's it. That's what I can say at this moment.
So, side by side, I would like to take a poll also that are you interested to register for IIT ISM Dhanbad program? The answer is simply yes and no. So you have to revert in the poll in the Slido poll app. If you are not able to revert in the Slido poll app, you can mention in the chat box also.
Yeah,
So,
it's
sir,
okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's a great opportunity for you guys. Then just think about this, and nothing will go. Then gaining knowledge is not easy. Then you require some kind of interest and passion towards. So if you develop this, and automatically, then you can see your growth. Okay. Yeah. How ML security? So this is a good question, but time is very limited to give you the answer for this. Right.
So, sir, Bobby Narang is asking, is this important to become a data analyst first to become a data scientist?
No, no, it's not required. It's not like that. It's not like that. Right. So see that as I told you, like that even the non-background mathematical student can also solve some realistic problems. But what matters, that is how to converge, means how to what we say, encode the knowledge into the code. That is the only one thing. Right. So there is no limit, like you should not require such kind of prerequisites like scientist followed by data analyst. No, it's not like this. So I would rather say reversed way. Okay, analyst followed by data scientist. Yeah.
So most of the students are asking, is the course is paid or it is free of cost, or if we have to pay, so how much we have to pay? So it is the paid course and the course price is 9,999 only.
Yes, yes. Meher is mentioning, yes. Sunny Meher has mentioned.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
the last date of registration is 30th June.
Yeah.
So I would like to take another question, sir.
Yeah.
After we will go for the conclusion.
Yeah.
Most of the students are asking, what is the biggest ethical challenge in data science today?
Yeah. So the biggest challenge in the data science is again identifying the risk in making the application. See, even if you use artificial intelligence, right, then you know the level of artificial intelligence, right? So once it goes 99.99%, but 0.01% is not realistic in solving the problem. So how to fix this problem is the important thing. So for this you require data science knowledge. So that I would rather say that is in terms of simple generative AI to explainable AI. Now, so in order to solve the problem or in order to build the generative AI model, you must and should know the logic of machine learning first. But what we guys we simply drag and do library functionality. So this is not required. So once you know the fundamental thing, that then only you'll be able to understand that where exactly the problem has been occurred. So this is the major risk. Then this kind of situation that we guys are not thinking seriously. So if you opt this course, then definitely you'll be able to learn basic fundamentals. Then once you learn the basic fundamentals, then you'll be able to identify the risk where exactly the code has gone beyond your control. This is the simple thing. Okay.
So, as we understood the importance of data science in today's world, so now sir, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Why do you think the certification are important, like the one from IIT ISM Dhanbad, or for anyone looking to stand out in this field? And who do you think should definitely consider enrolling in it?
See, the basic thing is that acquiring the knowledge. So if I say, then basically just take my example. Then I came from farmer family. Okay. Then my study of medium was Telugu until 12th class. Okay. Until 12th class. Then if I could have not opted a best institution in terms of learning, okay, adapting rich learning, then I would have not become IIT professor today. What do you mean by this? So just I'm leaving this to your intelligence. In the sense, like opting high standard university for learning the course is always a welcoming idea. Why? Because there is no compromise. So even you can get such kind of courses in through internet as well. But just analyze up to what extent that the internet is giving you suitable knowledge in terms of making you perfect for industry ready solving problems. So as IITs are leading the environment of India nowadays. Okay, why? Because we don't compromise in terms of teaching, learning, developing, and giving required knowledge. So that's why that I can say that you mustn't choose the courses offered by IITs like Indian Institute of Technology and ISM Dhanbad. Okay, this is the importance.
I would like to add one thing in this one, that with the certification, actually you demonstrate your commitment to the field and your data-driven decision-making competency. It
Yes.
also gives the potential employers a better idea of your skill set and potential fit for the role. So I would like to say to everyone that go for it.
Yes, you'll get the certification for attending the course. Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So, with this, we have come to the end of the session. And thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session.
Yeah.
And in case if you all have any more doubts, any more questions, you all can always reach out to us at info.tcsionhub@tcs.com.
Yes.
I want to especially thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure to be here in your masterclass. The way you explained, the way you summarized everything, it was really awesome. So, sir,
Thank
would
you.
you like to add something?
Yes, yes, yeah. Thank you very much, Shruti. And from the bottom of my heart, I say heartfelt thanks to TCS ION for deploying such kind of environment in terms of providing the interaction with the participants that who are staying in different geographical locations. I'm very much thankful to you, Shruti, and your team for coordinating this event, and hopefully in future that we'll get good participation and we'll be able to develop good younger minds in terms of data scientists as well. Yeah. So thank you very much, TCS ION, for your movement, help, and support all the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, audience, for your active participation. Thank you once again for your time and presence. I, Shruti Kurana, signing off. Have a pleasant evening.
Yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.